Thank you very much. I know you look at the makeup, you're like, what's going on here? But I'm the Goth Comedian. I wear this, I know I look weird. I know I look like a truck driver, went off the wrong turn and got attacked by drag queens. I know that's what it looks like. That's not my intention. I know I look like Zorro's cousin that missed a couple therapy sessions. That's not my intention. I want to get pasty but white girls. That's my intention. And I'm trying to be as gothic as I can. And I think I did a pretty good job because I scared the camera woman. I walked down here and she's like, go ahead, just take the camera, go ahead. Like, no, I'm a comedian, let me give you, it's weird. The reason I do this, actually, that's not even the main reason. Main reason is, up until recently, I used to take public transportation in LA. Have you ever been to the subway station in Universal Studios at 11 at night as a white man? It's frightening, unless you have makeup on. Then you rule the train. The gang members are offering their seats. Oh, Holmes, go ahead, you know. I wore this exact makeup design. The gang members were asking my permission to tag the trains. I swear to God. But the thing is, I've always been attracted to gothic girls. Pasty, butt white. I had an ex-girlfriend. She was so white she was an extra in Schindler's List. They filmed her scenes in color, folks. That's white. She looked like she'd been locked in the closet for about 3 years. She was white. She went to a party. She put her hand on the table. 5 guys tried to snort her fingers. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. That's white. I love that. I love that pasty. I love nerdy, but white. I like girls with glasses. I love girls in glasses. Because I figured their vision's impaired, I have a shot. So I love it. I don't go for the, so, but it's weird. You guys got, I'm sorry. You guys, I know it looks a little weird. And it's weird for me to like go up to girls like this. It's kind of, I don't know, it's kind of a strange situation. Especially, you know, walking down the street, people don't know what's going on. People, when you wear makeup like this, people automatically assume you're gay. To the point where I actually did accept a gig. I played this, it was an AMFAR benefit not too long ago. I played an AMFAR benefit, which if you don't know is an AIDS benefit. And I brought a couple friends with me. It was fun, it was good. But the weird thing is, my friends, my straight male friends were freaked out by all the homosexuals at an AIDS benefit. I'm like, so we're walking around, they're like, oh, it's like a sausage fest in here. When the chicks coming? Like it's an AIDS benefit. This is it. Just a bunch of guys. And they're like, you know, so then they're like, I actually, because I got drink coupons, and I like energy drinks.
Woo!
Thank you. We'll test that one out later. You'll have makeup in strange places tomorrow morning. You know, I don't know about that. No, I like energy drinks, and the only energy drink that they had at this AIDS benefit was called Gay Fuel. So I figured, why not? I'll have a Gay Fuel and vodka. And my straight male friends are freaking out. They're like, you're not going to drink that, are you? That's Gay Fuel. It's an energy drink they call Gay Fuel. It's not like you're going to pop the top and a fairy flies out. It's just called Gay Fuel. George Michael didn't urinate in the can. It's just called Gay Fuel, okay? It's not like I'm going to drink it and suddenly, oh my God, what am I wearing? Oh, it's just weird. See, the thing is, I don't fit in with mainstream men these days. Women, you've gone off the deep end. First, you're going out with every white guy trying to be black. Now you're going out with every anorexic guy that has a lot of hair and combs it over. Even though they're not bald. Every guy's got to look like the Strokes now. They look like hairy lollipops. What is this? But that's better than one, because it was a couple years ago, every white guy tried to be black. I was sick of this. Eminem was the one who started this one. You guys know what I'm talking about. He had a song a couple years ago, I'm cleaning out my closet. What kind of word is closet? I've never heard this word in my life. He sounds like the guy from the Green Mile. Hello, boss. I'm going to clean out my closet. What kind of language is this? Have you heard his new song? The man is very confused. The man says faggot in every song, but has wonderful highlights and always wears a pink sweatsuit. The man's confused. He had a song called Just Lose It. It should be called Just Turn Gay already, please. The song, here's the lyrics. Come over here, boy. Take a chance. Oops. I mean girl. Girl, girl, girl. Is this a song or a cry for help? What is this? But every white guy had to try to be black. It was crazy. They had all these rock rap groups. Every rock song you heard on the radio had to have a rap break in it. You're getting into it, Linkin Park, it's all right, and you got to hear this guy. Yeah, there's too much pressure to take. There's too much pressure to take. He's a 20-year-old white millionaire. What pressure does he have? Guns N' Roses never had a rap break. Never. You never heard this. Welcome to the jungle. Yeah, the jungle with the lions. That never happened. AC/DC never had a rap name. Back in black. Yeah, black. I wish it was black, but it ain't black. That never happened. Only now is it happening. They had this rock rap group on MTV, Third Strike. And these guys are on, Kurt Noda. Oh, wait, because they were so hip, probably Sway interviewed him. Sway, it's good that we got in the music business. Otherwise, we would end up in the gang life. White guys. There hasn't been a white guy in the gang since Greece. I don't know what these guys are talking about. Last white guy I remember in the gang was Fonzie. What is this guy talking about? The gang life. But it's in everywhere now. You cannot work in an office without your 50-year-old boss coming up to you. Hey, my bad. That happens every day. I'm sick of it. I actually heard my 50-year-old white boss tell the receptionist, "Don't be hating. Just talk white. You're the boss. What's the matter with you?" But anyway, so it may have been a severe reaction to that to start wearing makeup. I don't know. But because I always loved, oh man, the first time I ever stopped into a goth club, it was like, oh, I had arrived. I walked in, I liked the music was really, you could dance to it, it was kind of metal, and I saw the girls, and the very shades of pasty white that were in the... I swear. Because I would go to the beach with my friends and be like, it's all right. I saw all these girls that looked like corpses, I'm like, oh! And so I stumbled into this place, I'd never been in it. And I was like, wow, I gotta hang out there every single week. But I didn't want to look like everybody else and wear black. So I would strut in there with like Hawaiian shirts and hit on goth girls. I had like flip-flops on, and I didn't know why I didn't get any action. I'm like, hey, how you doing? And I'm wearing like shorts. It just didn't work. I'm wearing khakis, I'm talking to some girl. It didn't work. I finally figured out that you have to dress the part. But it's great, because you got to see how these people dance. It's crazy, because it's like a gothic industrial music, and they just kind of like, they're like doing this, and you're like, hey, you gotta go up to these girls. Hey, you're a really good dancer. See that? You're thinking in your head, you're like, that's like 2 steps away from the robot. What the hell is that? But it's fun. But do not, just a tip for you, if you go to a goth club, leave the dance floor when the Nine Inch Nails comes on. Because that separates the goths from the posers. If you're still dancing when Nine Inch Nails is on, everybody in the club will be like, ugh. It's not funny, it's just a word for the wise. It was funny last night, but I was in the goth club telling jokes, so I don't know. But like, oh, do that one, the Nine Inch Nails, that's funny. Here, like, nobody knows what the hell I'm talking about. But that's okay, we're all here. See, the thing is, I don't know about where these trends started. I don't know where Paris Hilton started becoming a really hot girl. I'm sick of, you know what I'm sick of? Girls getting tattoos over the butt. You know what I'm talking about, the butt tattoos, you know what I'm saying? When did that start? Every woman has a butt tattoo now. I'm sorry, when I bend a girl over, I want to see ass. I don't want to see tattoos, okay? And they all have the same tattoo. Right here, that tattoo. They all have the same thing. It's either the sun coming out of the crack of their ass, or the butterfly. Because obviously there was a cocoon in her butthole where a caterpillar was able to evolve. And then there's always my favorite, the tribal marking. Because all these women, come from that tribe of Hot Topic. You know that tribe, right? Spencer's Gifts. These tribes. It's just crazy. But yeah, I don't know what's going on with women's fashion. The other thing I love about goth clubs, I'm going to keep going back and forth. It's going to be like jokes, then goth club. I'm just obsessed with it. I don't care. But women wear bustiers in gothic clubs. And I love bustiers. I love when women take it, and I love breasts.
Yeah!
Now something we can relate to. I love breasts. I love all breasts. Because I know a lot of women don't like their breasts. Almost every woman I know finds a flaw with their breasts. Guys, have we ever seen a bad breast?
No.
Never. Never. We can see your grandmother's friend from the bingo card take off her shirt. And we're like, I can kind of make out a nipple. That's not bad. We get excited. We get aroused. Suddenly it's, I don't know. Suddenly she needs Viagra. I don't know what's going on. But I had a girlfriend, the same girlfriend that was pasty white, had 40 double D breasts. She hit, please don't gag on that. That was my job. She had 40 double D breasts. This woman hit the booby lottery, but hated her breasts. I'm like, what? You have the most beautiful breasts I've ever seen. What is wrong with your breasts? She's like, Mark, when I lay down, they flop over on either side. That's what they're supposed to do. Their breasts be like that. If it's that big of a problem, I will take your big, fat boobies, hold them up, and follow you around and stay there for the rest of my life. I love it. Speaking of boobies. Hot. But yeah, bustiers. See, you women got that secret weapon. The bustier. It makes every breast just up there. Guys, don't you wish we had that?
Yeah?
Like a scrotal bustier. This is kind of lifted it up and put it perky out there. You know, maybe I should manufacture that, but you know, my investments haven't been so good lately. My investments haven't been so good lately. I tried to open a big, because you know, I'm into the goth scene, so I'm into S&M. It was hard to find dog collars and polish chaps in my size. So I started a big, tall S&M shop. It was called Freaky and Plump, but that didn't quite go over well. I thought that was a winner, but no, I don't know. But maybe I'll try to. Anyway, so yeah, boobies, I love it. So let me tell you when I found out there was no such thing as a bad breast. I used to wait tables at Denny's, which is a whole story in itself. I know when I walked on stage, you're like, wow, I bet that guy used to wait tables. I'll bet you guys looked at me and said, I'll bet he was a Boy Scout too, and that's true. I was a Boy Scout. I didn't last that long. I only lasted about a month. And my Boy Scout leader did not like me. Shock of shocks. And said, you know what? I don't like you. You go in the back, you whittle, and I don't want to see you for the rest of the time. Which was okay for a couple months. But then I said, you know, what am I doing here? So I quit. 2 months later, on the news, my Boy Scout leader is accused of molesting the other Scouts. Which will tell you, sometimes not being the most attractive man in the room has its advantages. Granted, I did not get to make Eagle Scout, but I did not get the merit badge of bloody ass either, so I'm very happy about that one. You grown during my booby bit, that's what you get. So, I used to like tables. You're going to grow some more, trust me. You know the Pope's a Nazi? Did you catch that one?
Yeah.
Pope is a Nazi. And, you know, I couldn't believe it. Like, they had the Pope's German, that's fine. But then they have a picture of him in Nazi youth camp. They had background checks for every job in the world, except for Pope. This guy could not get a job at Citibank, but yet he's the Pope. Strange things are happening. Robert Blake got off for murder.
Yeah.
You know what he's accused for? This was his alibi. This is why he said he did not shoot his wife and kill her. His alibi was, I did not shoot my wife with my gun because I had to go back to the restaurant to get my gun. I'm not making it up. That is the alibi.